Awesome sauce. Alrighty, you guys. I think we're just getting all set up. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. Busy, busy. Rainy, rainy. It's just been one of those. It's been one of those weeks, hasn't it? It's been a bit crazy. But the weekend is here. Woo! And kids off to party tomorrow. And I'm off to a party tomorrow night. Woo! That's exciting. But for tonight, it's a craft party with you guys. So let's get all set up. What's going on, Craigie? Get my comments up so I can see who's here already. I'm gonna move this, is that okay? Or unless you need it. Pop it down here on the ground. And we have got some fun. Bring back the other thing for me a wee second. Just, I've got a little bit more space here. Okay, cool. Okay, you guys, happy Friday. Here we go. Vanessa says, I'm on time. First time ever. Yay. And did I see, was Bronwyn there? Bronwyn's there. Hey. And Chris says that she's Jill. Hi, Jill. Bonjour. And Candice is best part of my week. Bless you. Nancy's here as well. Off another Friday. Happy days. All right, you guys. I hope that you are ready to get crafty. And today is a lawn fawn day. Woohoo! And TVtronics. So, ooh, where is the camera? Says Chris. I'm hoping you guys can actually see me. So I'm part of the TVtronics special contributors team, which means that I help them out when we have collaborations and fun things like that. And you may have already seen that Lawn Fawn has teamed up with TVtronics for a really cute Christmas kit, which includes these cute little guys called Merry Mice. And the dies. It also has a 6x6 paper pad, which is gorgeous. And you get some Chibitronic supplies as well. Now, I already have Chibitronic supplies, so what's included in the kit is that you'll get some copper tape like this. And I believe it's 6 white lights. And then I'm not 100% sure whether you get batteries or not, but you can head on over to either the Lawn Fawn site and take a look. But here's a little hint for you guys. I'm pretty sure Lawn Fawn's stash is already sold out, but Chibitronics have a supply that they will be selling. I don't know whether they're selling it just now because this just arrived yesterday, so a lot of the Chibitronic team haven't actually had a chance to play yet and to promote. So there's a little hint for you guys. If it's something that you want to get your hands on, then you might have to head over to the Chibitronics shop and keep an eye on there because they'll be becoming available soon. And I do believe that the whole set is $35, which is really good because you get stamps, dies, the paper, which is going to last you like so long. And then everything else. It's great if you haven't made any Chibitronics cards before because there's also templates and things, and it'll really get you started on a really, really unique card. Vanessa says, love Lawn Fawn, yay! And Candy says, I want this so much. What did you say? There you go, phone for you. All right. So, these mice are just adorable. Let me zoom in and so you can have a little look. So they look very similar to the mice in the Mice on Ice set that was released a little while ago. And so you have these same sort of style of mice, but this time without ice skates. And a Christmas tree, we have a topper for the Christmas tree, this little bling bling halo, I guess, a stool that you can make the mouse stand on, which is adorable, a present which is the perfect size for the push here stamp, also a little present, got some smiley faces and things if you want to add that to your tree to give it a little bit of personality. We have some lights both in solid and outline and baubles in solid and outline. and then a couple of sentiments as well. So lots of options there. It is adorable. Oh, Candy says Lawn Fawn is still available. Just added it to my cart. Fabulous. Good work, guys. All right. So we all good? Hey, take noodles with you, please, if you don't mind. So I have been sketching in Piper's sketchbook with some ideas. Actually, this one was her idea. So I'm going to let you guys help me choose which one we go for. So let me zoom in and hopefully I'll walk you through what my plan was. So she actually suggested that Piper is my 8-year-old daughter, and she looked at the set and said, I know exactly what to do. And so this is what she would like me to make. A sentiment saying Miriam with the little sparklies on the left and the right, and then at the bottom a Christmas tree with a smiley face and a mouse on a stool with some of these little sparkles around the top. That was Piper's suggestion. I made some other ones. So here I thought maybe, hopefully you can interpret my little squiggles. Do you guys do this? That's interesting. I thought maybe I'd make a smaller panel on some of the patterned paper in the background because there's some gorgeous papers here. And then maybe like a snowdrift. I was thinking maybe of adding some of the birch trees behind. Sorry, I'm moving out of the way here. A Christmas tree with baubles, and then a mouse giving another mouse a present. And maybe just a push, maybe bringing in some of my older Lawn Fawn sets in here as well. So that's another one. The other idea that I had was up here where we have a smiley tree, maybe on a scallop background, a couple of snowdrifts, a collection of presents, and then this guy is putting a bauble onto the tree, and then we'll have to have the tree light up or something like that. And then for this one down here, I kind of was thinking of a forest scene and how I like the mice, but what if it was accompanied by other critters from the Lawn Fawn world as well? So there's things like, there's some cute trees in the Yeti one, little Santa hat, which might work for the mice. And we have these kind of critters, which would be cute. Also got some other bunnies in different sizes. More like forest animals, although I'm wondering these might be a little bit big. Maybe this little fox is a better size for what we're going for. We've got a bunny here and a squirrel. Squirrel also looks like he's reaching up, so that could be used. And we also have a deer. So I've taken out loads of my Lawn Fawn stash and thought that maybe we could play a little with that. Nancy says, sadly, not in the budget this year. We'll have to live vicariously through all of you. I'm fine with that. So yes, those are a couple of ideas. We've got top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Just ignore this bit. This was me just doodling. So if you guys have any thoughts, please shout. And in the meantime, I will go and grab a Misty so that I can get stamping. And if you don't come up with any ideas, I'm just going to have to do it, figure out some ideas myself. I think no matter what, we're going to need some mice, and we're going to need a Christmas tree. I'll leave that there so that you guys can see it and give me some ideas. So I've pulled out some Nina cardstock. And now, hey Yells Yells, hi Nicole. I'm going to stamp this, and then we will stamp this a couple of times because maybe we'll get a couple of cards made tonight. Who knows? beautiful. So no comments coming through as yet. Maybe you all just want to see what my thoughts are. I did say that I'd also stamp some of these for Piper. She always loves it whenever I get new stamps through the door. She wants to play with them just as much as I do. Adorable. I'm gonna have a little look at these designs in here. I'm not sure. This is called Snow Day Remix. I'm not sure if that means it's somewhat similar to a previous one, but slightly different. Maybe it means that. I think there's some beautiful, beautiful colors and beautiful designs in here. Even these are adorable. Lots of options in here. My favorite are the tone-on-tone ones. All right, let's see. We'll get crafty with these and then see if anyone else has any ideas. So let's start with the tree for now. And I'm going to be using pretty much a mixture with my tri-blends and also some Copic and maybe even some my Nouveaux as well. I tend to use my alcohol markers completely interchangeably. I do like the harder nibs, I've decided, which are Spectrum Noir and even the Nouveau is good. Yells says, another Christmas card. I know, wonders will never cease, huh? But this is for the kit. That's why you're getting another Christmas card from me. Chong McAfee says, I'm on the fence about this kit. Oh yeah? What's your thoughts? Let's see a little mousey. W1. Oh, it's so rainy outside. W0 and I don't know where my W3 is. I'll have to go for 5. Oh, these guys are just so adorable. Mind you, I am partial to anything with the rodents in it. Pink nose, pink nose, and also a little pink rosy cheek. A bit like me tonight. It's really warm in here. Oh, he's adorable. Let's do his little friend. What should we go for him? Maybe a YR31. Probably going to need to darken him up. He's a bit orange at the moment. And an E31. An E00. We'll do E00 for his tummy as well. And R20. Beautiful. And then if we're going to go for a little stool, we'll do dark brown. Yay! And I think we're going to have to go for red for our Christmas tree topper. I think it's adorable. All right. For our Christmas packages, gifts even, let's go for some green and a blue maybe. And probably like a red or pink for this one. I'm gonna give that a minute to dry because reds and pinks bleed like a beast. Awesome. All right, I think that we should go for Piper's card to start off with, because I think she'll get a real kick out of seeing it come to life. So we're gonna grab some of my stitch rectangles from London. Well loved little things. And maybe we'll pick a paper for the background, but first of all let's do the front panel to go on the card. So we're going to have our panel this size. Let me just check that Merry and Bright actually fit on there. Suzanne's here. Hey Suzanne, always makes me happy to see your live. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so I think we could go for Merry and Bright like this. Let me grab a piece of card to chop into. Get some scraps here, that'll do the trick, won't it? Run it through the old machinio. Candy says, I'm so excited. I had someone offer to sell me their September 2018 Heavy Doodle set. Yay! Oh, I am excited for you as well because I always feel so bad whenever people can't get their hands on them. But we don't get them to sell. They only are sold through Simon. And when they're gone, they're gone. And I only get one set for me to use. Even though I drew it. Lovely. All right. So let's cut these little guys out using their coordinating dies. And then we'll kind of figure it out. Are you going to ink the background? Yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do, whether we go for a, just like a little touch of an inky background, or we go for like full on ink. I haven't quite decided yet. Or we could just have like a little blended subtle bit behind it. The other thing, we could do like some ink smooshing or something behind it. I don't know. Have you got thoughts, Yells? You always have thoughts. Thinking outside the box as always. Stool. Gift. Let me grab a wipey to put the little metal bits in, because I always worry now that I've got a doggo. One is totally gone on the ground. I don't want him to, I don't want to like go into his paw, which would be really sore. Never mind the child. We've got the NHS. She'll be fine, but the doggo comes with vet bills. I'm just kidding, of course. Okay, let's snip these guys apart. I used to love snipping dies apart. Every time I got an order through the door, I'd run into the craft room, snip everything apart. It was like my official greeting to the new stamp and die set. And I would be like, oh, I love you. Now I'm not so keen. Now it's a chore. Mona says, hi Lesley, yay! I ordered this amazing set too, yay! Yal says, ink a wallpaper background so far down as if draping up the tree in a room. That's a good suggestion. What does a wallpaper background look like? Like stripes or something? Mona, just while you're here, I sent a package on its way to you today. Nearly there, guys. Sorry, this is always a time-consuming bit. just going to get rid of these 2 spikes and then leave the rest for later. Stripes perhaps, says Yaz Yaz. Hi Rebecca, how are you? You could put the window on the front of the card and the mice and the tree inside. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Let's grab my die cutting plates. I'll run these through the machine. They are so cute. Okay, let's run these through. Sorry, I don't understand. My cat is silly. There is mail, happy mail going to you today, Mona. Oh, look at this, so cute. And a mousey. So any requests with my sketches, any preferences? Should we start with Piper's? So cute. And a mouse, I'm probably going to need to do another run. Ah, can't wait. I like Pipers. Yay. Okay, we'll do Pipers. Candy says, any update on a possible release date? Not as yet, sadly. So excuse you. We all today and yesterday we sent off all the packages to the design team. Yay! I forgot one. And so they'll get them within a week. But I'm waiting to hear back from the die manufacturer and the stamp manufacturer. No, not the stamp manufacturer. I know the stamp manufacturer. I'm waiting to hear back from the die manufacturer and the stencil manufacturer when they're going to ship to me. And until I have that date, I cannot lock down a release date, sadly, because there's no point having a release date if I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to have the products right here ready to ship. All right, let's get this in a little pouch before it goes AWOL. Hey Ranger, you all right, buddy? No worries, I just need a budget for it. Looking forward to seeing all the design team projects. Yeah, me too. I actually made 3 projects last night with our new release. Yay! Hopefully also we'll be able to make some more this weekend. All right. So we're going to have the merry and bright sentiment at the top. I'm thinking we might just go ahead and do that. What if we did that in like a red embossed? Would that be cute? I think it might. And then we'll have a tree down here. Probably don't need this guy. And we have a stool. And this. And either this is on the tree and we give him like a bauble to hang, or we have him holding the topper ready to put on the tree. And then we need a little present down here, perhaps. And then somewhere a push me on the present. Oh, we have to do the face. We better not forget the face on the present. That was an important part. Okay, let's emboss the sentiment and then we will figure out, where are you putting the lights? I don't know. So we could either put the light on the top, or we could make it light up little Christmas trees. What do you think? Let's do our merry and bright. Little Christmas lights. I think I just said Christmas trees. Hey buddy, you all right? What you doing? Just having a little mooch around. What about lighting up the star in his hand? Yes, also an awesome idea. Let me see what I've got over here in the way of embossing powders. Okay, I have a Wow Opaque Primary Cardinal Red, Primary Pink Lady. That's too pink, I think. Let's go for the red. Should we do that? Should we light up the topper in his hand? Ranger, says Suzanne. I got a new chair for the craft room. He's claimed it as his own, but he knows I'm talking about him. But he's just got off the chair to lie down on the doormat, because I think he's a bit hot probably. Put the topper on the tree and light that up, and the mouse holding a bauble, says Yells Yells. Also a good idea. Put that back in there. All right, let's blast this with a heat tool. All right, so this is not actually as bright a red as I was hoping, but that's totally fine. We can work with that. So we're just gonna have a frame like this, aren't we? And we're thinking about this. And we're definitely gonna have a stool. And we're definitely going to have a mouse. And I think the tree topper, like him holding it works in a way, but I don't know whether we're going to get any other baubles on the tree, if we want any on the tree. But we definitely want something that lights up. Unless we did it like this. He's just about on the tree. I think maybe he could hold a bauble and then we could have some other lights on the tree. That would work nicely. I think we'll do it that way. All right, I'm actually going to go ahead and add a little tiny bit of glue on the top here. Just stick this on to my tree. And that's going to be where our light is. So I'm actually going to use, there is a die, a teeny weeny tiny die in this set. Now if you've got a plier punch or something like that, that will work just as well. But this comes with a teeny little die that is the perfect size for a LED to shine through. So I'm going to cut that in that topper. Hi, Amy. Jen's here. Hi, everyone. Popping in for making dinner. Yum, yum. What's for dinner, Jen? I need to remember not to lose this. So I have a little hole here now in the middle. And when I figure out where I want this to be on my card, I think I'm going to put it roughly about here. I'm just going to use a pokey tool. To do the underneath. Or at least to mark it. And then I can go ahead and do this one if I wanted to. And one of the little tricks for this is actually put your pokey tool through the die and then put your die or your pokey tool through the hole that you've made. Then you just have to make sure that you don't move it while you run it through your machine. That's if you want to use the die. Pork chops and salad. Yum. Awesome sauce. Okay, so that's going to go right here like this. And we have to remember this smiley face. I'm going to actually do that now because otherwise Piper will be very cross with me if I don't give it a smiley face. Where to put it is the question. I think we'll go for right bang in the middle. So sweet. There we go. Hey, Randolph. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, so the other thing that Piper wanted me to do was these little lines around about the merry and bright. I think that would work. So I'm actually going to grab some green for that. Maybe a little lime Ricky, Catherine Poodle ink. And it keeps popping up. Let me smoosh it down a little bit. There we go. The face does make all the difference. I know. It's really cute. Super cute. All right, let's put this one back. And I do think we're going to need a couple of little baubles, but we'll stamp them in a little bit because I want to do the I want to figure out what the circuit's going to be. So we know we need our light here. We do need to figure out where we're going to put our push here button. So we could go for like a present behind the tree like this. Can you guys see? That's better. Piper is a great designer. She really is. She made a card tonight for a friend's party she's got tomorrow. So what if we put 2 gifts over here and just have the mouse over here? Could even put the other mouse kind of down at the bottom. We're going to have a little bit of an overhang because it's on a bigger card. So he could be like passing up the things. Would that work? We could even add a little bit of ground to the bottom. Just double checking, did she want the smiley face on the present? Oh my gosh, I don't know. No, the smiley face is definitely on the tree. Yeah, if I'm in trouble, yeah, I know all about it. The present is definitely the push here, so let me do that right now. Get that done. There we go. So now we have to make our decision, because if we want to put some inking on the background, we have to do it pretty much now. Do we want to? I feel like we could add a little bit of inking, but I don't know whether it might take away from the, okay, I'm gonna go rogue here, but I think a little bit of like yellow inking would work. It's unapproved by Piper, but I think we can try it. Hope it doesn't mess with things. We definitely want You might want like a grounding. I'll try that. Oh, I have to remember to do the sparkles, the little diamonds. I think they need some grind. Yeah, I think so too. I think this will make all the difference. Let me just stick him like this so he doesn't move from our spot. I think that's all we really need, to be honest. What do you think? I think it's amazing. Let's do some sparklies. The little diamonds. And I'll probably just do yellow, to be honest. Sauna. What's sauna like? Is sauna going to be too dark? I feel like it's too dark. Let me get something a little lighter. Tiara, I think that's going to be our jam. There we go. Super light touch with this because it's a teeny tiny stamp and it has a hole in the middle, so you don't want the ink to flood in that little tiny hole. Awesome. Love it, says Jen. I think this is the perfect start of what we need. So I'm going to start sticking some things down, but let's not forget we've got a circuit to build as well. And I think this tree will probably have a couple more bubbles and things on it. As well. What a happy little Christmas tree. I hope our Christmas tree is happy this year, although with a puppy, I suspect it might not be. I'm going to leave him off for now because he's an afterthought. He wasn't part of the Piper approved plan, but does mean that we have a good start to our card. Now, what we might want to decide now is if we want a colored background to our card. What do you think? We could go for red. Let me grab a piece of card. We could go for red. Might be cute. Or we could go green. I don't think we're in the right tones for that one. Another green. Or a white. But what might actually be really cute is like a craft color. Let me see. What about a craft color? Oh, so many options. We just go for white on white. Or we go for red. I have a little cherry on top cardstock here. Like this. What do you think? Amanda says, I'm worried about our tree with the rabbits this year. I need to cut off the lights and then get new lights. Oh, right, sorry, wait a minute, back up. Candy says, I'm doing surgery on my tree tomorrow. What is everyone's preference with regards to embossing inks? What do you mean, companies, colors? Pear says, I'm all about VersaFine Claire for back embossable ink and Versamark for clear. Yeah, so I have tried the Wow and I've also tried the Ink on 3 and both are really good. I've used VersaFine for many years, and the only reason I got something new was because my VersaFine ran out after like 14 years. When I first used this one, loads of people were saying, oh, it changed my life and things like that. So that is exciting as well. It definitely works. I'm kind of going for the plain red, so let's cut it down anyway, and we can always change things up if we really want to. I like the look of this. All right, so we've got 5.5 by 4.25, and here it is. We have our Merry and Bright, which will go on top here. Sadly, Lesley does not have a sharp pencil to her name. Just line this up somewhat right way, and I'm going to put a little mark on there just so that I can see exactly where I want my light to be. If I hold it like this, you can kind of see it. And then I have to try and find it again. My push here is about there. So that's got to be my battery. Of course, we've chosen red now, and it's much harder to see. Never mind. Amy likes Wow and Versamark. I think a lot of them will be very similar, to be honest. All right, so for this, I'm going to make a little switch. If you are new to Cheapotronics and you want to make life easier, you might want to check out Pear Blossom Press shop and see the lights, the things they have in there for lights. That could work. But for now, I'm going to make my own battery holder with a little piece of copy paper. You can get a much easier battery holder thing at the Pear Blossom shop. You want to check that out. But for this, We're going to go for a super easy peasy circuit. Because let's face it, Piper's probably going to steal this card, huh? So we'll try to line up the center of that light with the crosshair that I put on there with my pencil. And then we just need to connect the dots. We'll add some tape to the bottom. Turn around the corner. And bring it over to here in my little flap. And then at the top goes over like this. And I'm trying to bear in mind the fact that my top panel here doesn't go to the edge, so I might actually need to trim some of this off so it's not seen. I'm gonna actually check that now before I go any further. I think we're just about fine. I'm going to bring that on top of this flap, open the flap, and bring that in to about there. And this is how you get the circuit on both sides of your battery. Now what you need to bear in mind is that this pointy side says negative on it, and then the fat side, as I call it, says positive on it. I've just realized I should have put them underneath the sticker. I wonder if it'll work just as fine on top. Only one way to find out. So negative is down here, which means this bottom section is negative, and that's positive. Oh yeah, that's fine. So what we do need to bear in mind is we want to make sure we don't get any glue on the copper tape. So I'm making sure that I'm putting it plenty of distance away. And in fact, this is a little bit close. I'm going to trim that down a teeny wee bit. Because I don't want it catching on the side. Like so. And then we want this to hover above and only connect whenever we push it down. So let's grab some teeny weeny foam pads. And in actual fact, I want 1 mil, and I don't have any in here, so you're going to have to bear with me while I hunt through one of my boxes over here, where I should have some 1 mil foam lurking somewhere. 1 mil just means that it's really thin, so it will hold up the piece of paper, but it won't actually, it won't touch. Here we go. And I've got, these ones have gone a bit discolored, but never mind. So it's just tiny. really thin. So it'll hold that piece of, oops, paper in the air. But whenever it is pressed, it'll make the connection. Amanda, if you don't have 1 mil foam pads in your shop, you might want to think about it, because this is like the easiest way to make sure that you don't get connections in the mail, because it's held up a little bit. Ta-da! Alrighty. Oh, it's so cute. And that hole really makes a big difference to the brightness of the light whenever you, because otherwise it has to go through the card and it just diffuses all the light pretty much. Suzanne says, oh, hold on, I need to go up. Candy says, I use Versamark and Ink on 3 for just clear. If I want color, I use pigment ink, then clear. Yeah, me too. Cassie, Trask, hey Cassie. I've never been brave enough to try making a light up card. You should just take the plunge. You absolutely should. Because it's lots of fun. And you feel so proud of yourself afterwards. which is part of the fun as well. All right. Okay. I need to do a little trick now where I pull out, as I call them, little handles, little arms out the side. And I know that this top section here has got mostly backing paper. So I'm going to focus on that area and attempt to line this up somewhat straight. And when I'm happy with it, press down at the bottom here, pull up. There we go. I think I'm a little bit wonky down here, but never mind. It's still fun. Candy says, I made one at Junkie Fest, but not anymore yet. Pear Blossom says, will you be at Junkie Fest again next year, Candy? It'll be my first time. Awesome. Ta-da! Look at that. Let me just put it on a little card blank because I am... Oh, I need to put baubles on the tree. I almost forgot. He's like just standing there. What bauble should we go for? Maybe yellow? Maybe a silver? I'm not sure. Oh, that did not. Either I didn't cut right or I didn't fold right. Probably both. Okay, I'll have to rescue that. Never happened. There we go. Never even happened. Yay! I think that Piper will really love this card. It was her idea. And let's get those bubbles on there before I forget a third time. Oh yeah, his little friend. Yeah, we'll do that too. I've managed to put that in there next to a doodah. Let's do... Should we go silver bubbles or yellow? What color should I do? Let's see if anyone had any comments on here. What about his little friend? Oh yes. Hello. Here he is. Here. I love it. And I love that Piper had this idea, the merry and bright. So we either go for this one, which is an outline. I keep losing my wipey for cleaning up. Amy says, I should really try those lights. I just need to be brave enough to spend the money for a kit. Why don't you come over here one day, Amy, and then we can do it together? That's the better idea. Do you have foil card, red ones? I probably do have foil card, but not... it's not handy enough to make me pull it out for the sake of 3 little tiny bubbles. But I will do red for you. Three little red bubblies. Oh, maybe I should do 3 on him and then 1 being held. Oops, just got that on my finger. I was gonna add my clear Stargazer glitter marker over the top, but Piper has stolen it. Ooh, I know. Oh, what do you know? There's no red. That's annoying. There's a clear though. Apparently a clear that's not very good. Feels like it's completely dry. Let's try the silver. I think that's going to be too dull. Let's try this one. Definitely a bit shinier. This actually is a red. Looks more like a coral pink on the in the packet, but it is a red. So that is, think of Stella pens. Oh, Amanda, sending lots of emojis to Piper for her lovely design. Let me grab my phone. Take a picture. Need to get all the emojis in. Haha. there we go. Thanks, Amanda. She'll love that. Right, teeny weeny. Itty bitty teeny weeny Christmas bauble. I agree, Suzanne. Maybe put one in each of their hands as their arms are both outstretched. That's a good idea. So I'm going to my friend's engagement party tomorrow evening, and during the day Piper is at a birthday party, which is pretty much like an all-day thing from 11 till 6, I think it was. And I don't remember the last time that Craig and I would have not had Piper for like that long in a row. So I'm trying to think, what should we do? We should do something. And I'm like, we could go Christmas shopping. And he's like, or we could just sit and watch movies all day. And I think, oh, we could go to the cinema. We could, I don't even know what else we could do. And then I'm like, oh, we could do DIY. Which is like, nobody wants to do that on the one day that they have off as a parent for a bit. But because it hardly ever happens, I forget what are the things that you can do without a kid. My whole life for 8 years has been to do it with a kid. Hey Pam, just got home from work. Cassie says, gotta run, start prepping for din-dins. Love you, Carla, as you've seen. See you soon, honey. Got that light up set, should be delivered tomorrow. Nice. All right. So we're thinking this goes down here. Let's just add him on. Once he's committed, then there's no going back. There we go. And we want one in his paw down top, down bottom. Probably like that. Hopefully that's going to stick. It's adorable. And we want one up top as well. Like here. And then I think we definitely need some on the tree. But I don't want to overload him. Or maybe just have the two. Should we put one here? What do you think? I'm gonna commit. I never have the patience to wait for you guys for it to catch up. I think I'm gonna finish there though. I think we're just gonna have the 3 on the card. Yay! And then we have our card lighting up. Oh, how exciting. Yay. Okay. So hopefully we've got more batteries in the cupboard because that was the last one in that packet. I need to show you guys this. Can you see? Ranger is like gone total belly up. He's such an idiot. He's like, in the craft room, yeah. Is that the design from the kit? No, this is Piper's design. I don't know whether they have... Oh, do you mean the template? I didn't get sent the template actually, so I can't answer that. But it was a very, very simple circuit that we did. All right, so what should we go for? Shall we go for mice giving gifts? Or bring in some other critters for some other sets over here? I shall let you guys deliberate while I color in some more mice and trees. Aw, Ranger. I've done the top one, so you don't have to see that one. Pam says, I like combining the sets, see how much you can get from the multiple sets. Alrighty. Should we do that? Have you know that scene in When the Grinch Stole Christmas and they're all around the Christmas tree? Should we try and recreate that with the critters of the forest? I like that idea too. Lots of critters. Okay, cool. We'll try that. So we'll only need one tree. And we'll need lots of critters. One tree done. Let's do one of the mice. And this is a tri-blend, and this is called Brown Gray. Really nice color tone actually. But I'm gonna finish it off with a little C1 or something. Probably a W1 would work better, but anyway. Do a little gray belly. Not W1, all right, C0. Where is my W0? I swear I play this game with W's all the time. There we go. That's better. Right, he looks adorable. Suzanne says, Ranger is one of my favorite parts of the show, and it's a bit of a gamble because sometimes he is not a craft dog and sometimes he is. So it's just one of those things where some days you're gonna get a ranger. Other days you're not that lucky. I have to play that game every day. Okay, let's do some more. Let's do some presents, because no matter what, the critters are gonna want to exchange gifts, I'm assuming. I mean, it is Christmas. Don't let me forget to actually put lights on this card. I think we'll go for a pink lid on this little guy. Oh, it's so ugly pink. Ah, I hate that one. Whew, rescued it. And we'll go for a yellow bow over here as well. Okay, so that's a couple of these. And so let's see what other critters we want. In fact, I'm going to do my usual trick, which helps me visualize things. So we'll go for a couple of, yeah, probably this one and this one, or maybe a flat one back there, I'm not sure yet. We could even go for some trees in the background, or we go for some mountains, which is what I sketched here. Did you dye your hair? Yes, I dyed it last week. Do you have a cheese wedge? Then put a bow on it. I probably do. I do have a cheese wedge. Well, I don't have a long fun one, but I do have a Heffy doodle one. So we want our tree like here. Let me just die cut it, because we're going to need to do it anyway. Oops. Ooh, I also wanted to tell you guys that I've got a live interview thing on Sunday with the Creators Collective. So I'm not sure if any of you are part of that. If you are, please join us for the live video. We've got a little tree in the background. Some prezzy wizzies. Is any one of you out there, have you finished your Christmas shopping? Pam says, is that a Heffy Doodle shirt you're wearing? Good eyes. Yes, it is. It's back to front though. Can you read it? And can anybody tell me what the stamp set is called that features these little guys? Good eyes, Pam. I have got some Heffy Doodle t-shirts made, and they will be going into the store soon. There's only a limited number though. Oh, we definitely need a tiny little hat, a Christmas hat. Short. And I've seen a couple more items here that I'm just gonna go for it. We definitely need a tiny little candy cane. And we definitely need this tiny little gift also. These are from the holiday party animal stamp set. And while I'm here, there's a tiny little like bubble hat, so we're gonna go for that too. Because these little tiny accessories will really make it all come to life. There is a cup of cocoa, so we could maybe do that too, but we'll see. Yes, that's right, Candy. Candy says the stamp set's called You're Weird, and it says Stay Weird. That's right. Pam's right as well. Well done. Yelzy says I work in retail, so hate shopping. Oh, bless, yes. It's not that fun. We've got some cute trees here. We might be able to use them if we want to put them together. Let me cut out this mouse because I feel like we're going to need proportions right. Not that proportions are the be all and end all in a card. But it is nice to have a little think, see what we can do. All right, so this guy is down here. Definitely gonna need some snow, probably maybe some ink blended background, maybe a purple or a really dark blue, or maybe we go for like pink or something crazy. Answers on a postcard, or alternatively add them in the comments. All right. So we could go for the fox or the bunny. The big fox, little bunny. We could even add some of the stars if we wanted to. Light some of those guys up. Or if we ink the background, we do some lovely snowflakes. That would be cute. We could do a big pile of gifts here. Maybe for the forefront of the card. Bunny, says Yells. The background, the bunny looking up. We've also got this bunny if we wanted to have a different kind of bunny. This one. I actually think I prefer this bunny. To the other bunny. I feel like he would be, look, they're like high-fiving. High five! Oh yeah. It stamps them. Bunny, bunny, bunny. So this fox is from Upon a Star. We'll do this bunny. Yelzy also wants a bunny. And if Amanda Stevens is here, she'll want a bunny too. And Buster Bunny, if she's here, she'll want a bunny too. And if Riri is here, she'll want a bunny too. So, I mean, what you gonna do? She's gonna have to do bunnies. Kind of running out of space here. We're gonna have to upgrade. All right, this is definitely a critter party happening over here. Let's get coloring. I feel like we're gonna need more candy canes or hats, don't you? Okay. Let me grab my markers. Starting off with a little E35 for this cutie. E33, I knew it was there somewhere. And we'll do YR20 for the dots, the face and the tail. And dark hoofs. Hooves even, not hoofs. This is an interesting colour. Let's try that for his antlers. Flesh pink. Mr. Foxy is going to be YR23. And I don't know the one, wire 31 for a little bit as well. But this is Y17, just to make him a bit more on the orange side. And wire 31. We might darken him up a bit. I think that'll do. And we want a little hat. And there's some more gifts here as well. BO2 and R14 here for the red. And if I remember, I'll come in and add some, well, actually, let's add some dots to the blue one. Just to break that up a little bit. Mr. Bunny. W. 3 ears and snout, like a little seal point bunny. Nice. Yelziel says, my Posca fine liners came today. Ooh! So I'll get creative over the weekend with using them to do highlights. Ooh, you'll need to let me know how you get on. And whether I need to buy some Posca highlights. Just the white one. I think I'll only really need the white one. I need it. So what do you guys think about the background, the sky background? What's your thoughts? What should we go for? Maybe that's what I need to do tomorrow when I don't have a kid, just craft all day. High five. No. Apparently I don't have dies for these ones, so I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. I only bought white ones, says Yells. More than one? Are there different sizes? Or different types of white ones? Dark blue sky with white snow. All right. We can make that happen. White snow, says Yells. One foxy done. I'm card making, hopefully with some of my coloring for the 30-day marker challenge. Yes, I think you did. Was it you that did a Heffy doodle thing one day? I'm trying to be good and repost people's things on Instagram, but to be honest, sometimes I go a whole day and I don't even see Instagram. I really need to get better at it. Okay, after I cut these guys, I'm gonna start on my back panel, inking it up and die cutting my snow drifts as well. Because I think that will help us make more decisions when it comes to assembling this card. How are we doing for time? My back's getting a bit sore. I'm hoping I should have a new toy to play with next week, which is exciting. Something I've ordered from America. I'll not tell you what it is. You'll have to tune in next week. Okay, so we've got some more gifts. Maybe a big pile of gifts behind. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get my workspace a bit tidier. I did, I believe so far, if I can build a snowman and the owls and Santa's village, but I might not have posted them all though. I coloured a bunch one day in case I didn't get to colour one day. Good for you. I like that. I love it. Okay, let's get some die cutting on the go. One for background. And I want quite a bit of space at the bottom to fit all these critters in. Did we decide to go for trees? Or did we decide that we might do mountains? Let's have a look-see-pooksy-poo. Oh, mountains, where are you? Huh. There you are. You silly sausage. You don't belong in there. So we could actually maybe have both, but I don't know whether it's going to be overwhelming if we do that. But it is fun to find out. Mona says, guess what, Leslie got pixie spray. Oh, I'm so jealous. I want to get some of that. I definitely need to. Oh, wait. Oh, I've got the pixie spray. No, what, liquid pixie dust. That's the one I want. Dear Santa, please give me some liquid pixie dust. I'm so happy they got pixie spray because you're going to need that for one of our new stencils. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyway, let's die cut some trees in a dark. No, Ranger, that's enough. No need to be a sausage. I'm gonna cut it in some dark green. I might just ink it up afterwards, but just to get a sense. Just to get a little sense of colour. Good boy, well done. A little treat from a boy. Who is the best boy? Oh my gosh, it's proper stuck in here. Ugh. There we go. Guess somebody needs to replace their cutting mats or cook them. I'm trying to, oh, hold on. Yelzel says, thank you for the inspiration. Those critters facing into the card sparked my imagination. I saw the mice behind the tree die cut line, holding presents, and the other critters looking to see what it is. Cute. There we go. So we could have something like this. And then we could have mountains behind. Let's have a look. Maybe in a light gray color. Candy says, you would love it, Mona. Yeah, I think you're right. Although, I have to say that I brought mine back from America. Maybe, because it was one of the ones used in class, maybe there's not much left in it anymore. But I cannot seem to get it to be very forthcoming at times. I'm loving this, I have to admit. I'm gonna add some snow caps to my mountain because it's obviously snowing. I think this is all coming together so beautifully, and I haven't even thought about lights yet. I'm gonna totally forget about them, aren't I? Okay, so you think dark blue for my background? Think dark blue? Should we give it a go? Like, faded jeans, broken cut. I feel like I maybe want to go for a bit of salty ocean at least to start with, and then we can darken things up a bit. Because it's dark, but it's vibrant. It's also beautiful. This is not one of my usual go-to blending cardstocks. But there's very little sky to see, so I'm not really that bothered, to be honest. I think it'll be blended enough. Absolutely, Candy. It is a life-changing thing when you're playing with stencils, and it's perfect for electric die-cut machine mats too. Copic refilling, is that what you're doing? How beautiful is that though, eh? Might go for a little like faded jean or something on the side. Salty ocean. And that was a faded jeans. Where would I live? Oh, here we go. Oh, good. Oh, I love distressing so much. They make me happy. Let's assemble. The obligatory ink check before I touch my snowy bank. So, one thought was I might actually bring like a really subtle purple tint to the bottom of my mountains. It might ruin it, but I want to try it. So I'm thinking of a thingy lilac, whatever it's called. Let me see. Oh no. Milled lavender, maybe. What's the lilac or shaded lilac? How can you tell? Okay, I'm just realizing I'm gonna have snow caps on these. So. Let's see. It might not look right, but I can always cut more mountains. You okay, buddy? So I kind of love it. I don't think you guys can see quite as much impact on the camera. Here we go. And we want white snow. So do we want white flick snow? Or do we do some snowflake embossed on there? What do you think? Ink pad with regards to watercolors. You can get overwhelmed by all the colors. What are the most used colors with regards to ink pads do we crafters use? When you say ink pad in regards to watercolor, do you mean using an ink pad, tapping it on a surface, and then using it to watercolor. If that's what you mean, then I might have to throw the question back at you, because I, for example, do not make a lot of floral cards. Be right back, hold on. Hey, buddy. Want to say hello to Suzanne? Should we go say hello? Okay, come on. Can you come? Come on. Come and say hello. Nah, sorry guys, he's probably needing a wee. Okay, buddy, off you go. Night night, see you later. I don't do a lot of floral cards, so, but if you did, then you probably want to have yellows and oranges and pinks. I do enjoy doing, there's certain colors that I really enjoy. Like I enjoy, like for background, blues and pinks and yellows and oranges the most out of all of the colors for backgrounds. Emboss the snow caps. Oh, we could use the snow marker. Have you seen that before? Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I'm loving it. It's going to be amazing. Totally epic. If I do say so myself. This is going to go here like that. Let's do that on there. Let me get the snow marker. Have you guys seen this? We have this in the store. The snow marker, it kind of works like paint. It comes out like paint almost. Can you see? Like a really gloopy paint. And then you heat emboss it and it poofs up. Really poofy, I guess. I'm gonna move my heat tool over. And put you guys on mute. All right, I think you can probably see that from there, but let me zoom in. Can you see? It's like super poofy. I'm going to wait for it to dry, and then what I might do is add some glue to it and cover it with glitter. I think that would be fun. Such fun. Okay, so we still have to do our snow falling. But before we go any further, let's see if we can figure out what we want to do for our critter party. I'm in love with those hills, says Mona. Yeah, they're so pretty. I think so, anyway. Where's my little foxy here? And I think that's too big. We could have them holding the candy cane. Where's the candy cane gone to? And we've got a tiny hat. Need to do a 2-minute tidy up, guys, because I'm losing things. Wow, I like that pen. Yeah, it's really cool. It's by Marvy, and it's called the Snow Marker. Seriously, what did I do with all that? There we go. Got another gift, and let's get some candy cane on the go. And I suppose this should be red as well. And I'm thinking the candy cane with the Santa hat with the bunny is what I'm thinking at the moment, maybe. Let's see what it looks like. Yes, I need to do lights, but I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm getting overloaded and carried away by critters. Critter Central. Maybe the bunny needs to go back here. Oh, he looks so cute. And feel like maybe this mouse would work better with a candy cane, because this one, well, I suppose he could be doing that. But we also want to make sure that there's room for lights. Right, where are we gonna put lights, guys? Who let me get carried away without thinking about the lights? You guys did. Introduce us to the snow marker. It is called the snow marker, essentially. And, oops. It is magic. Easily puff up with a heat tool, is all it says. It's by Marvi Uchida. And we have a couple of these in the Heffy Doodle store. And you can also use it, you see the little t-shirts there? You can also use it on t-shirts. So that is lots of fun. Okay, I think we need to darken our tree for a start. And I think we will want to, I don't know, where's my sketch? Yeah, that's pretty much all I had. Okay, so we're going to add some we want to add some light somewhere, and we're also going to need a switch in some department as well. So I'm feeling like the tree should light up because it really is the focal element of our little story that we've got going on over here. I feel like that might actually end up on a squirrel if we end up doing a squirrel. Maybe he's too big. Maybe that's part of the problem. That's a whole lot of presents. This is a good size for pressing. But I don't think the press me or the thing from the set is going to fit in that one. Push here, sorry. So I think we're probably going to need to go for the present again for the push here. And that's fine, we'll just commit to it and make it work. Because we could have just like a super collection of presents. We could have this little guy climbing on the presents. I did like him up there. Let's see. Is it too late to darken the sky and light up the top of the tree? Probably not too late. Put all the presents around the tree. It's like an abundance of presents. Well, we can't put this one around, but we can put some other ones. No. That's not the right one, is it? Must belong to this set. There we go, that's better. I feel like the push button is always most difficult to place to make it fit in the scene. Yeah, well, we could just have the push here on the snow. We don't have to turn it into an element. There's no law against that. This means I have to stamp another present. No, we could just have like a push here over there. Although there's a lot of layers behind my tree now. So I want to make sure that the light's going to shine through. So maybe we should put a star on the top of the tree and have the star light up. What do you guys think? I'm gonna color this guy in. So over here we have got red squirrels and grey squirrels. Mostly grey squirrels. And when I was in America, I saw for the first time black squirrels, which is very exciting. But I don't think I've ever seen anyone color a black squirrel. Why do you guys know color black squirrels if you've got black squirrels? Have you ever colored a black squirrel on your cards? Where else would you put the light? Okay, so you could put the lights on some stars. You could have some stars in the sky. Or you could put the light on some lights on the Christmas tree. That's pretty much all I can think of at the moment anyway. At this stage, I darken the sky, light up the tree, and add snow on the sky. It says yells, yells. So when you say darken the sky, you mean almost make it look like a nighttime scene? Is that what you mean? Aha! I don't color black squirrels because I don't really see them, if at all, says Pam. I'm sorry guys, this is going to be one of those just moving things around, trying to make them work kind of situations. I feel like this needs to go up here for perspective's sake. That would work, I think. I'm just going to commit because I'm getting tired. Half past midnight. I think he definitely needs a hat because it's cute. And I definitely want to darken up this tree, so let me go ahead and do that. Darkening, oh, somebody's saying, I think the fox stands out too much from the rest of the colors. Well, that's okay, we can darken him with some brown. Maybe take out the mouse or the rabbit. I can't take out the mouse. This has, the whole plan is I'm playing with the mouse set. All right, we're getting there. Maybe the problem is my tree needs some snow on it. But they've just put up the Christmas tree. That's why there's no snow on it. I feel like the Christmas tree needs to cover that whole mountain in the middle. What do you think? Do you think we can make that work? Yeah, oh sorry. Right, let's darken up our foxy. What's your thoughts? And any better? The other thing that we could do if we wanted to put lights on the tree is we could take the die of the tree and die cut a little home for our tree right in the middle through all of our layers. And then you just put this back on there. And that helps make sure that the light shines all the way through in the areas that you want it to shine through on. Does that make sense? I think we'll go for a star at the top that lights up. I should have done this card first then would have known how much patience I had. That's a whole lot of presents. Oh, my glue has decided to get stuck. Nice. Could just put this bunny here. With a candy cane in his hand. I think he's probably a little too big to go at the back in regards to perspective. I do like this cute mouse though. But we need something here. Maybe we go for the other, the deer that's sitting down. It's a bit bigger, isn't it? I think that might work. And I think what we'll do is we'll use some of the other little elements from the stamp set. To add like baubles on the tree. So let's get this one. And we'll get some ink pads to go. We will have where's that yellow one? It's still over there. Don't seem to have a true red. Samba, might just have to do. We'll go yellow first of all. Hi honey, should be home from work soon and sign off then. Thanks for great chatting tonight, says Candy. Thank you for joining us. Lovely. Looks like he's handing it to the mouse. Yeah. Super cute. And we probably want the little topper from the set. As well. And I'm not going to forget to do my white snowflakes, my flakes of snow. At least I'm going to try not to forget anyway. Piper's school PTA, we're having a quiz night tonight. But I told them that I already had plans to hang out with my friends to get crafty tonight. You get a darker one for the hoofies. And we'll go a yellowy gold for the topper. Okay. Now it's going to be fun cutting all these out. All right. Ah, so cute. I think it really balances the whole thing. Don't you? Stepped away for a bit, but I'm back having a roast beef on a roll and twice baked potatoes. Sounds all sorts of delicious. I'm going to put that back in there and take out the tiny die. With the circle on top. Oops, it's a little bit off center, but I'll have to do. Mind you, I suppose we could do this, couldn't we? Do the hole first of all. Which might be the smart thing to do. And then add the topper on top. Perfect alignment. All right, I'll probably do, actually I'll put that to the side for now because I think we're probably got enough. We'll see. And I need to move on to my lights. Gotta do my lights. This is my last comment for the night, says Yells. I wouldn't add any more critties. I would leave the tree as it is. Thank you, love evening. Well, I need to light up the tree. Anyway. And add this little lady. Oh, I forgot to add the glitter to my mountains. Oh. Okie dokies. So this is going to go on a card base. Oh, I didn't stick this guy down. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna put this down. We could put the, yeah, I think I'm actually gonna stick this on here and do a whole, everything underneath. Oh, I almost forgot. Let me go get a box so I can splatter this. I'm going to splatter this with some opaque white ink. And right, let's see. There we go. I think it's a good idea to use the box because otherwise I'm not so otherwise I'm like trying to not get a mess everywhere. So this is definitely going to go on top here, so let me try and figure that out. Let's do the one, so oh, just realized that's the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah. And this time I think what I'm going to do is use a yellow light maybe. But the kit only comes with white lights, but you can use your Copic markers to decorate, or to color over the top. To turn it into different colors. But I don't have very many white lights left, so I'm going to use my white light, I think. I mean my yellow light. They look like little snooker balls, they're so cute. I love it a lot. But, she says, not ready to stick it down just yet. Because I want to do this. I want to add the little Christmas tree sparklies. So I'm lining that up, grabbing my embossing ink pad. Excuse me while I get my head right in here. It's roughly there, and we're just going to have to deal with it if it's slightly off. And this is a Wow embossing powder, yellow, opaque primary sunny yellow. I'm just going to quickly blast it. Oops. All right. A quick circuit and we're done, guys. Right. So now I can adhere this on here. Actually, I'll make a hole first of all. Just do my pokey tool for this because you won't actually see very much of this one. I'll probably need to stick this one down just so that it's not going to be causing trouble. There we go. Random question, what is the rack holding your oxide behind you? It is a nail polish holder from Amazon. Awesome, okay. We are ready to build a circuit. And we want to push here. My trick for that is to align the top and then hover my finger above, or my pencil, and then just move the top layer away. And then we're good to go. And let me go grab my yellow light. And same thing again, nothing complicated. Can make some absolutely gorgeous complicated cards, but I think all it does is potentially alienate people, which is not what we want to do. Oh yes, I forgot. I need to go and check if I've got batteries. Yes, I do. Oops. So this time we've got the negative here, so that's negative there, and this is positive here. So negative side down, like so. Ooh, something's wrong. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have stuck that down. Aha, it's just my, it's just that. Let's put that back on again. Give this a little massage. There we go. And once again, I'm going to use some of those foam squares. Like so. And fold it over. So now I need to give it a nice press in order to connect everything. And the good news is my card is right the way up to the edge. So I can just my panel, my card panel. I can just add some of this all the way around the edge of my card. And just one for a little support in the middle. And then we'll use my Misty to help align everything. Yeah, oh no, I decided not to work. All right, I think maybe, oh, there it is, it's working now. Can you see it? There it is. Ta-da! You do have to give it a good press though. Probably because all that layers of card that's in there. Kitten, you'll be wet. Silly boy. But I think it is such a fun card. I might actually take it apart in the morning and just make sure that it's all working. Although it seems to be working nicely now. Just need to give it a good push. I might also add a couple of bits of glitter to the snowy mountains. I think that would really also bring a bit more pizzazz to it. Okay guys, I am going to love you and leave you and say goodnight for now. Thank you so much for joining me for this Lawn Fawn Centric Light Up Chibitronics combo. I hope you had a great one. And have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you next week when you come craft with me. Bye everybody. Bye bye.